Hey y'all, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Strawberry Taffy says, "Happy Sunday, Tea from TV." Hi, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Hi, Linda Gamble. How are you? Pisces Life. How are you? Hi, Monique. Yes, y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Please hit the like button on your way in. Good Sunday afternoon, Tea from TV and chat. Hi, Miss Sugar Sweet. How are you? Yes, it is a good Sunday afternoon. Hi, Lorna. How are you? Yes, how are you? How y'all doing today? So y'all know we had to hop on, talk about some stuff real quick. Hey Demi, how you doing? May, how are you? How is everybody doing today? I hope you all are doing well. Good afternoon, Queens, here for TV and Queens in the chat. Enjoy your Sunday. Stay safe and blessed. And be blessed. Love y'all. Oh, thank you so much. You as well. Enjoy your Sunday. Yes, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Yes, hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you're here, it's free support for the channel. Please hit the like button. Hey, girl. Hey, yes, y'all. Y'all speaking to everybody in the chat. Hey, everybody. Come in. Good afternoon, Lonnie. How are you? I hope everybody is doing well. Y'all doing okay? I'm doing all right. I said, let me hop on here and talk to my people. Hello, T for TV. Hi, sweetie. How are you? I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody is enjoying their Sunday, getting them some rest, reset for the upcoming week. Y'all, we are almost in October. I can't believe these months are just flying by. We really gonna be in a whole new year in just a short few months. Yes, tennis is life. Hey, how are you? How you doing? How you doing? Yes, y'all. So we're gonna talk about love and marriage Huntsville. But before we get into love and marriage Huntsville, I had seen something. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. So we got to talk about Shay Shay. We have to talk about him real quick. We're not going to spend too much time on him, but I just wanted to talk about him real quick. Yes, everybody, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Again, shout out to the Jasmine brand. This is where I got the screenshots and was able to read up on what was going on with Mr. Shay Shay, Shannon Sharpe. Hello. So y'all, apparently someone had wrote on Twitter, and I guess is now known as X. So the guy Terrence down there, he was giving his opinion on Shannon Sharpe, and he basically said his issue, and he tagged Shannon Sharpe, was that he never speaks on the disrespect of the rest of the women in the WNBA and how they have experienced the same, if not more, of the mistreatment that the newcomer Caitlin Clark has experienced. Um, so he said the WNBA disrespect didn't start with Caitlin. You know, they've been disrespectful for years. So I have to say I'm not a fan of really I was gonna say basketball, but I can say football either. I don't really sit down and watch it anymore. I used to watch basketball, professional basketball, a little more than football, but over the years I've kind of just stopped watching all of that altogether as well. So I can't speak to the disrespect, but I've always known that the WNBA, of course, did not get the respect and also the pay equality that the guys got in the NBA. So a lot of people have spoke on this topic before. So Shannon Sharpe decided to reply to what Terrence said, and he said He said, "That's your issue, not mine. I have no issue with anything I've said in regards to the WNBA and its players, past or present." So then a young lady retweeted what he said about that, saying that was that young man's issue. And it looks like her name is Ungodly West. It says, "Oh, I'm sure you don't." She's speaking to Shannon, saying he has no issue. And so why Shannon Sharpe sit there and retweet what that young lady said? And he says, "Why are you on my page? Don't you have another horse to rob of his hair? Stop trying to kill my vibe." So I was so shocked he said that, y'all. I'm not a big fan of Shannon Sharpe. I don't watch him. I've only even heard of his YouTube from when Cat Williams did that interview with his podcast at the beginning of the year. That's the only time I've ever sat down and watched Shannon Sharpe's interviews. But it was like, he really is going to go push this anti-Black narrative on the internet when he's been getting a lot of traffic to his podcast, making a lot of money off of the culture. And so he says, "Go rob the horse of his hair." And I'm like, this is it's not even a read, for one, because Black women aren't the only one who wear extensions, clip-ins, weaves, wigs, whatever you want to call it. They're not the only ones who do that. Women do that across the board and have been doing that for years. And two, ain't nobody out here wearing no horse hair. So I wish you quit saying that. But it's just like, yeah, he needs to be called out. Everyone needs to spread this, talk about this, and he really needs to get canceled. I hope he doesn't even get any more views to his podcast. I hope he just disappears into the back. We can tell who has mommy issues, Miss Sharpe. Yeah, to do so. Cheryl says it's going to take a peach to remind him that he's a ninja when he takes him to the bank for them coins. Yeah, they always get humbled in one way or another. They always do. Hey, healthcare workers, how are you? Angel Reese and the other new Black players has been disrespected by the media and other players. But yeah, and of course they're not going to receive the same type of attention that she was getting. And that's all people was pointing out. And it's like the girl that retweeted it, what Shannon said, she literally said, "Oh, I'm sure you don't," because he said he don't see the issue, and all she said was, "I'm sure you don't." And he took it a whole step further by one trying to group this woman who you see her online, but how this lady wears weave. And newsflash, not all Black women wear weave. Some Black women prefer their natural hair, and yes, Black women have long hair just like every other race. It's like, stop it with that narrative that Black women don't have hair. Please stop that. It's been disproven many, many times. Full Black women don't have to be mixed with anything. Okay. Hi, Capricorn Flower. How are you? So yeah, y'all, that's what I saw about Mr. Shannon Sharpe. So we're gonna move on from him. We're gonna talk about who is next. And I'm not finna drag Dr. Shanita, but I do have some things to say about the things that she said in regards to people should be praying for Martell. So y'all know Shenita went live twice, actually. I did not catch her first live, nor did I catch the second live, but shout out to Show Style and Spirit, and I hope I'm saying her channel name right. She did a few videos on the lives, and she included some sound bites that I did get a chance to check out her videos in full that she did on it, and she gives great commentary. So if you guys haven't, go over there and show her some love as well. So let me see, y'all, because I took very few notes. It was only a few things. Like I said, I heard the sound bites on the other content creators page, and it was like, okay, Shenita, we kind of see what you were trying to do there, but it didn't land the way I think she thought it was going to land. So just to start off, It's in no particular order. But during her live, she said that the kids need both parents as long as everyone's healthy, happy, and safe. So I just wanted to say, Shanita, is different for her to speak on things regarding male than it is for YouTubers. We're content creators. We base our opinions off the show and what we see on social media. But she kind of has like an inside scoop. So I think it's different when she comes out and speaks on the subject. So yes, I feel she has to be more careful on what she say. And I think she kind of shouldn't have came online. That's my opinion. I don't think she should have came online and spoke about it because again, she's in Mel's circle. She actually knows Mel in real life. So people take what she has to say more to heart. It was a lot of subscribers who were saying that, of course, content creators and bloggers need to be careful of the things they state and say as well. But we don't know these people in real life. She's more closer to them than anyone. So I found it weird that she said, yes, everyone deserves a two-parent household. And yes, I do come from a two-parent household myself. I understand the importance of having both parents around. But she pointed out that long as everyone is happy, healthy, and happy, but that doesn't seem to be the case with Martell. We've seen over the years that their family has broken up, but he's unable to co-parent with Mel. So I don't think what she was trying to preach and get over, I don't think it applied to Mel's situation. Nobody is wishing Martell any harm or ill will, but we have a right to voice our opinions on the character that he has shown us. I've seen Martell run up in several women's faces. Wanda, he ran up on her. He was all up in Miss Van's face, yelling. He's gotten looked at like he wanted to buck on Mel as well. We heard Marcel telling Tisha to basically like stand back, like he knew Martell was capable of doing something. So we see that he has a kind of temper problem. Um, Martell has been very disrespectful to multiple women. He was even yelling in Miss Nail's face. So we've seen on several different instances how Martell treats women. And Shanita, she claims to never have watched the show, which that may be true. But it's like, I think she forgot that people are basing their opinions off of the stuff they've seen Martell do with their own eyes. Yes, the show is edited. Yes, they can, swap scenes around, but they can't make it look like he's up in somebody's face yelling if he's not up in somebody's face yelling. Yeah, they can kind of switch and turn the context of the situation, but we've seen him get in these people's faces and we've heard what he's had to say. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't think that was right for her to say. Shanita needs to have several seats while she still can, because we don't even know who she was till Mel put her up on the Melody map. And don't go and run and put Mel to put out the flames you fire up. I agree. Mary White said, hello, beautiful T from TV and chat. Hello, love. How are you? Dr. Foster's did not need to speak at this time. Yeah, I don't think she should have said anything about it. I don't think she knows that a lot of fans were praying for Martell, but he's continued the same chaos. So many prayed that he leaves Mel and her family alone. I agree. So she said that. And then, a lot of people were saying that she was sounding condescending. And she kind of was, She said that if the show goes away, like I said, this is no particular order. She said if the show goes away, then we would have to find something else to talk about. Shanita, can y'all hear me? Okay, I see it moving. Shanita, I don't think anyone that covers Love and Marriage Huntsville is banking on doing this forever. It's literally a reality show that can get canceled at any moment. So I don't believe people are thinking, oh yeah, I'm just going to be able to do this my entire stint on YouTube. No, it's other stuff for us to cover. It's other stuff for us to get into. So, and me personally, I know this is not going to last forever. I don't think no one is banking on covering Love and Marriage Huntsville forever. Okay. We know that. But what do us giving our opinions about Martell have to do with that? I hate when people try to bring that up. They're like, "Oh, y'all want the show to end, or y'all hate it so much, but what y'all gonna do when the show is over?" The same thing. Find another topic to cover. It's a plethora of things out here to speak about and give our opinions on. So I don't know about that. Then she said she was speaking to the viewers, and she said a lot of y'all grew up without fathers and projecting trauma on him. Martell grew up without his father. Did Martell not say that his father was in jail majority of his life? I don't think anyone is projecting their trauma onto Martell. Is it the case that some people can become triggered by the things that Martell say and do? Yes. But that doesn't mean because people are critical of him that they're projecting their trauma. In my opinion, I don't even have my banner up, you guys. Y'all got to get on it for me now. Y'all got to get on it for me. When y'all don't see the banner, let me know. So yeah, everything in the video is alleged. All commentary is in my own opinion. So where was I? I was saying that I don't think people are projecting their trauma. Can people become triggered by his actions and the thing he says? Yes. But we're still entitled to our opinions. We seen him do certain things, and we seen him behave a certain way, and we have some things to say about that. That's not us projecting. I don't believe Martell is a good guy, in my opinion. I think he got around the Scots because they claim he wasn't cheating until he got around the Scots, which may be true, but I believe he also tried to pick up some of their misogynistic. Let me slow down. I believe he also tried to pick up some of their misogynistic ways. For instance, y'all know how Martell used to talk. I mean, not Martell. Marceau used to talk a lot in the first season, basically wanting Tisha to be barefoot and pregnant in the house. And I think Martell was kind of trying to bring that over to his marriage and his life as well. He's seen the Scots cheating and basically doing what they wanted to do allegedly, and their wives being okay with it allegedly. And I think he tried to introduce that style into his own home. I grew up with my father in the house. So what does she mean? Exactly. I grew up with my father in the house as well, and my mother. So I don't know what she was trying to say about that. So a lot of people didn't take it well where she was saying that they needed to pray for Martell, because she said, well, I pray for my enemies. Okay, it's okay if you pray for your enemies. What type of prayers are you praying for your enemies though? Because if you label somebody an enemy, that's a very strong word. And that's a very strong label to be placed on someone. So if I'm out here calling somebody my enemy, baby, yeah, you might get a little Psalms 91. You might get that up out of me. That's a prayer we can pray. Psalms 23. That's a prayer you can pray for your so-called enemies. Even Psalms is gonna get that work done. Psalms 35. That's a verse that a lot of people, when you tell people about that verse and they go read it, they're like, oh no, I don't want to be doing this and that. Because I bring up that verse because Shanita, I think she was trying to use the Bible to kind of manipulate the viewers in a way. Because it's like, by her saying, oh, I'm a real Christian. So are you trying to say all those that are not willing to waste their energy on Martell, they're not real Christians? They don't know about forgiveness? It's plenty of prayers that you can pray. It's plenty of Bible verses that you can go to. You don't have to become docile, basically, is my point. A lot of people try to guilt trip people into acting and responding a certain way by using religion and using the Bible, because the whole saying, what would Jesus do? I'm healing, I'm not healed. I'm not Jesus. I'm going to react different. So I think that was kind of manipulative of her to try to use the Bible and religion and bring it into that. And then she even went to the extent in her second live to say that she don't even remember what she said. It was the Holy Spirit speaking through her. She doesn't remember what she said, and she didn't save the live. And I'm like, okay, now, Shanita, we kind of going down a different road, ma'am. So now you're going to blame your comments on the Holy Spirit. Darlene says Shanita is not reading the room. She is completely wrong. Martell needs prayer for himself. Yeah. Cheryl says Palms 35 is powerful. I use that one when folks are doing too much. As do I, Cheryl. As do I, because she labeled them an enemy, right? So if someone is your enemy and you're engaged in warfare, yes, you have a right to pick up your Bible and pray for them, but be careful the verses you are praying for them. Because just because you're praying for your enemies don't mean they're going to wish you well, you know? And energy, I'm not sending my energy out for, to be all love and light to someone that's sending me negative energy and basically wishing on my downfall. So yes, Psalms 35 is a very, very powerful prayer. Wait, what? She don't remember. Yes, in her second live, she did. She stated that she really doesn't remember everything that was said. She said she broke out into prayer and preaching, and she doesn't usually do that. And she said she believes the Holy Spirit was speaking through her, which I also think was kind of manipulative, because you can just blame it on the Holy Spirit, and a lot of people are just going to back off. Oh, she said the Holy Spirit was speaking through her. I don't know about that. So once she seen everybody that wasn't feeling her live, she made the second live. You guys, like I said, y'all can go check the sound bites out on Show Style and Spirit. I hope that's her name. So hold on, y'all, lost my notes. Let me pull them back up. I don't have many more. But yeah, I thought that was a little manipulative and weird. Yeah, she said the Holy Spirit was speaking through her. She made sure to mention her endeavors and her business, which is cool, do you. But yeah, that's basically what I took from her sound bites of everything she was saying. So it was a little weird to me that Shanita came out and said that. Of course, we know kids need their parents in their lives, but if someone is toxic and they're causing more harm, yes, it's a lot of people now that have discovered the art of going no contact with anybody, parents, siblings, family, friends, because you do have to at some point cut those people out. Now, Martell and Mel's children are very young, but do I think he's causing a lot of damage and wreaking havoc? Yes, I do. I think he is. Some people want you to agree with them and to control what you say. Yeah, they do. If God tells you something to say, you will remember it. I agree. Lies More Lies said, my take about it was assuming everyone was attacking Martell when majority of us have been praying for Martell since season 1. It was like, if we are not doing it, we're wrong, in my opinion. Yeah, a lot of people have said, I'm sure was praying for Martell and praying for Mel and her entire family. I was rooting for them. I hoped, once they had got back together and Mel, well, they never had left, but once it looked like Mel was really back trying to work on it and she was pregnant with the last baby, I was rooting for them. I was thinking that, okay, it's come far enough to where Martell is waking up. He got a new baby on the way. He don't want to lose Mel. So I was thinking that they were going to turn it around for the better, but that's not how it worked out. And everything since we have seen Martell do, I think he's causing more trouble than positive at this point. Shanita should just set this one out. Mel has done her part and then some. All she wanted was peace. We're here 3 to 4 years later, and he's still on demon time. Mel has 24/7 security for a reason. Yes. And then to find out, you guys, because this just popped up, that they were actually filming when Martell went and turned himself in and lied about it, allegedly, in my opinion, and said he was going to the police department to pick something up. But we all know that Carlos came out later and said, yes, they were filming, which I always thought it was for the show before Carlos even came out and made it a clarification that they were filming during the time. When it first hit and Martell said that he was going to the police department to pick up some documents, in my mind, I already said to myself, he turned himself in for the show. He turned himself in to make Mel look bad. And he made sure to have his kids with him. So if you're that calculated and you're willing to expose your kids to that type of trauma, knowing everything that's going on in the world with the police and how stuff doesn't really work out how you plan it to work out, it's weird, and that was wrong. He literally waited till he had the kids with him to go turn himself into the police station, all to make this lady look bad, to make it look like she had him arrested in front of his kids. When truth be told, they said the warrant was out for months at that point. So he could have turned himself in at any given time, but he waited till he had his kids to do it. And I'm assuming they were banking on filming it until everything started going a little left, and then he eventually got convicted for what he was charged with. And so they probably had to scrap a lot of that. But it's like, come on now, Shanita, is this the type of person you want around your kids? Hey, Black Women Are in the Building. Hey, y'all, go check out Black Women Are in the Building. She's a content creator. Love her commentary. Show her channel some love. Interact with her content. I rock with Dr. Foster. No one tells me who, how, and when to pray. I'm not broken, nor am I projecting. Marceau CK, Martell Wanda Tisha has had said things about millimeters. I do what I want. Yeah, that's true. Everyone is grown. I ain't trust that she wanted Mel to jump back out there and date. No respecting her pain and her boundaries. Yeah, y'all. It was just so weird for her to say that, because she is close to Mel. You know, she's her friend in real life. So for her to come out there to say like, no. Yeah, everyone deserves a little prayer here and there, but everyone also needs to take accountability, get the help they need, and act accordingly. We're not talking about some young boy who has been misguided and just needs, the right person to step in and give him some prayers, some tough love and stuff like that. Martell is a middle-aged man with 5 kids. And not to mention, he caused the breakdown. He literally single-handedly caused the breakdown in his family and is treating everybody else like they're the problem. He's treating Mel like she's the problem. Like she just up and one day after they got a show together, decided to ruin their happy life and run out on him with his 4 kids. You cheated on this woman for years. Years. We all know that when a woman's fed up, baby, she's mentally checked out before she physically checks out. So for him to play the victim just because he lost everything, no, take some accountability. Go get you some therapy. Go chill out and focus on yourself. That's what a normal person would do. Even if you had self-pity, you were depressed, angry, all of that, work through it. It's been about 4 years since their divorce. Martell should have been able to handle this in a different way. He had things at his that he could access. He could have went to therapy. He could have chose to reinvent himself and focus on himself and his kids and get his businesses back on track. But that's not what he chose to do. He spent his time since being divorced going on interviews, dragging this lady online and trying to expose her. He took her to court for full custody when he knew that lady was a good mother. He initiated the court documents that everyone keeps saying that we're wrong for reporting on. Martell initiated that. He took her to court for full custody. And then when he was getting tired of paying those attorney fees, then and only then did he want to stop the case and try to not and try to backtrack out of that, because we all know he didn't really want those kids full time. It was a way to hurt her, control her, and keep her money flowing in his pockets, in my opinion. I like Shanita. However, I think she should have been quiet. Sometimes she talks too much and doesn't read the room. I agree. I like Shanita and I still like Shanita, but I have to disagree with her on praying for Martell. And if Mel needs some scriptures to pray for Martell, again, Mel, Psalms 35, Psalms 91. I recommend those for Mel and anyone else who has labeled someone their enemy, because of course you're saying that's someone that is doing something to you. So yeah, there's verses in the Bible, all right, but the kind of way that Shanita was trying to say, no, because our prayers are literally not going to do anything for Martell. She should have been telling Martell to pray. You should have told him to pray, not us to pray for him. You should have told him to sit down and pray. In my opinion, Shanita wants y'all that's in her inboxes to stay out of it. Please do as requested. So when she asks for donations or inbox her, tell her, oh, excuse me, y'all. Tell her she told y'all not to. Yeah. Now if people are inboxing her negative things, that's wrong. They don't have to do all of that, but I think she was wrong by saying we need to pray for her and then trying to gaslight us with religion by basically saying, she gave us the story of her grandfather, which is very, very sad. And she spoke on her forgiveness for the person that murdered her grandfather. And that's all well and dandy, but forgiveness is up to the person, and sometimes it takes others longer to get there. And one thing, no, I don't know, because I don't want to misspeak, but it was one of those court cases I seen, and I don't know if it was. I just remember saying like, "Wow, they forgave him," but that's for people say forgiveness is for you, and so you don't dwell on the situation. I think to a certain extent that is true, but I also believe that if forgiveness is for you, I should be able to work on it in my own time frame. And I don't necessarily have to tell that person. I don't have to give them confirmation that they're forgiven. Peace is within myself. So if I forgive them and I can move forward, But I just found it weird that she tried to gaslight people because they didn't agree with her, saying that Martell needed prayer. He needs a lot of things. He definitely does, and hopefully his mother is praying for him. Hopefully he's praying for himself. But don't try to gaslight the people into thinking their opinion shouldn't be shared or they're wrong because this is their perception that they formed of Martell. If Shanita feels this way, then she should have spoke to Mel offline, and actually not at all unless Mel asked for her opinion. I don't like she made it seem like they are both at fault and was like, yeah, with the eyes. Yeah, because she was saying, prayers to people, families that broke down because of their ego and broke down because of this and that. And I just couldn't really get into what Shanita was saying because I'm like, no, Shanita, you kind of off the ball with this one. This man is literally terrorizing. This is going beyond, people tell you divorces get ugly, but this has gone beyond that. They're here years later, and he's still doing things to spite this woman, to try to expose this woman, and to basically ruin her life and bring her down. He really wants her down. You definitely right. She shut her mouth. She talks too much. If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Should pray for the family. Then to try to insult people and say her fans are delusional, it was a no for me. Yeah, don't call people delusional because we've seen it play out, and obviously it's a lot going on because we see the court documents, so we've seen some stuff that has been established in court. He was found guilty of the revenge plea. His baby mother was online literally telling the most despicable things to bloggers and about Mel. You know what I'm saying? For them to, and Miss Van, like this has gone beyond, in my opinion, just I'ma pray for that person. this is beyond that. He's been trying to ruin her mother reputation for years. He's been disrespectful. He's talked about her in front of the kids. He's pillow talked with Ariane and warped her mind, filled it with some lies and some truth and mixed it all together to make this girl feel like she was justified in attacking his wife for years. He stole money from her bank account. He actually said on the reunion stage and tried to make everyone on the show and the audience believe that this lady was a whore. He literally tried to say that he had the tape of her doing the Monica Lewinsky and it was on another man, and they let him get away with that. It's been so much that Mel has faced that these people, and especially Martell, have done to her. He literally tried to turn the people on the show against her, even though that didn't take much effort because they're a bunch of haters and lowlives. But then he tried to turn people on her in her real life, saying they're making her life too easy because they babysit for her. Saying she has 20 babysitters and trying to get the court to label this woman as, not a good mother. And no, we're beyond prayer. Thanks for saying I don't follow her. Yeah, Martell is not normal, dude. Is not the normal dude. This was divorced and trying to co-parent. He's angry that Mel left him and he wants to destroy her and in turn turn her kids against her. Exactly. And in my opinion, he kind of, people call him a narcissist, y'all. I promise you, I think he goes a little further. I don't think that man really is capable of real love. I don't think he knows what real love is. I think he was infatuated with the picture of the perfect family. He was lucky to have run into a woman like Mel that was attracted to him and did love him and marry him and literally work her butt off to make sure they had a wonderful life. And he really just flipped on her. Like, he was out here committing crimes. She paid for him to go to college. And Martell is a piece of work. And prayer is probably the last thing I would say is on the list that he needs. Y'all see that little Jesus photo back there in the background? Look how Jesus is looking. That's how Jesus was looking when Shanita brought the Christianity into this mess. Hello, daughter of Israel. How are you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Please hit the like button, y'all. If you're in here, please hit the like button. It says the doc needs to talk with Melody and have Melody and all her PPs dogging out together and pray for Marty. Let Mel know it's her fault for not praying for Marty. Yeah, that was weird, y'all. I didn't agree with Shanita. I still like Shanita. And the way she stuck up for Mel. And that's what kind of crazy too, because how she was able to see through the BS with the other cast members and like kind of pick up on them right away and call them out. And then for her to not be able to seemingly not be able to see through Martell, because I get that it's a little different. Martell was Mel's family and he still is the kids' family. But no, family needs to be called out too. Everybody needs to be held accountable for their actions. We don't see Brittany, Mama Van, Marcus, Lauren, none of them coming on social media talking about pray for Mel or her situation with her ex. Shanita was out of pocket. She was. Black women are in the building. I completely believe she was out of pocket on this. She should have, because that's a conversation she could have discussed with Mel. You're her friend in real life. No, don't take the opposition's side. And she said, I'm on Mel's side, but still saying you're kind of releasing him from being held accountable by saying he needs prayer, in my opinion. No, stop trying to place the blame outside of himself. Martell is a very grown man that knows what he's doing. I just care about Melody and her four-piece nugget safety. This is my main concern. The man is unhinged and can't be trusted. Keep the security indefinitely. Yes, anytime you need to go hire 24-hour security, it's beyond prayer. That's in my opinion. So y'all, the next thing we're gonna talk about real quick is, of course, Dusty and her whole little get down she got going on. Her mental Mondays, aka Melody Mondays. So we're gonna look at this video of her. All that Stormi stuff. So y'all seen Dusty back there doing the electric slide in Stormi's video. And I was just so tickled because she literally is everywhere but where she seems to need to be. Cheryl said, I was admiring your Jesus look. Yes, y'all, Jesus is surprised that came out of Shanita's mouth. Oh my God. Dusty was back there looking like Russell Wilson's ex-wife when he was drafted. How dreadful. Like, she back there doing the electric slide. She want to be seen so bad. Like, Ariana, what are you doing here? Like, for real, go home. What are you doing? You, instead of trying to lurk in the background, you should have seen cause Stormi slide a little bit of their products on her live to help you sell. I hope she's getting some valuable information, some insider tricks or something, because Dusty seems to just want to literally get one of those baby grips around somebody and their success and just hold on to it. We've literally seen her try to force herself into so many situations that have absolutely nothing to do with her. She did it with the Portia and Yandy's event at the Bloomingdale's event. I'm assuming they invited Carlos King, and somehow, some way, Carlos invited Destiny. That's how I feel. But she was all in the background dancing, trying to be seen. And it's like, girl, why are you there? You don't even, I don't think you know these women. I literally don't, because how they were kind of, their body language kind of around Destiny, they were trying to celebrate each other and dance and have fun, you know, and they were just trying to be cordial and nice, but they kind of looked like they want to tell her, get out, kick rocks, scram. Like Destiny, she clung on to any and everybody she could. She was hanging around Belinda. She's hanging around Coleslaw now. The whole charade thing. Like, she literally wants to be up under anybody that has some motion so she can just ride their coattail. That's not how it works, Destiny. Who says everyone is a Christian? Who says all the millimeters believe in an organized religion? It's getting personal, and I'm not friends with any of them. I'm a supporter. That's it. And you're entitled to your right. And that is a whole nother conversation. Religion and politics, though we're not going to really discuss that because y'all, we already know that can turn into a very heated conversation. But yeah, she was speaking to everyone like they all fit under one group, under one section. But yeah, she was wrong in my opinion. Since Mel is still be her friend, I'm going to pay Shanita to see friends. She says, y'all know that Stormi has so many people selling that glaze while she be on her live selling it as well. That's why she's making those numbers. She's not doing it herself. I believe it. And we thought Mel pulled a shift. She pulled a double on there. I think it said that she was supposed to be on there for 8 hours, but some people are saying she went even past the 8-hour mark, and she was selling everything that wasn't nailed down. We all know Mel has a lot of products and she has a high price point. It's not a competition, but it was more than just the body glaze. And I believe that's why she rolled out so many new products, because she knows she needed to sell. So if those numbers are real, congratulations. But yeah, she was selling a lot of different stuff on top of some of that stuff being collaborations with people, because her eye patches and I believe those vitamins were all a collaboration with another company. Hence while the box, I like the box graphic. It looked good. And when I saw the box, I'm like, hold up. Stormi stepping her game up with her merchandise and her products, the look of them all and the design. But then she came out and was saying that that's a collab. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that the other company is the one that, did design the graphics and stuff. So yeah, she had products that she had collaborations with, and she also had paid partnerships. So she had a lot of help, and that's what TikTok does. And I look forward to Mel. They sent Mel flowers saying they are looking forward to working with her closely, and I can't wait because she deserves it. But Dusty, I don't know. She's trying to get her foot in the way. She's trying to get her foot in the door any way possible. Dusty Destitute, Desperate Destiny, the Desperado don't even look authentic. Everywhere she goes, child, they were dancing away from her at that Yandy event. Yes. She just is trying too hard. You can tell she's trying to she doesn't have any motion. She doesn't have anything going on for herself. And the amount of time she puts to trying to show up for people, I want her to put into her actual brand. I don't even see the candles anymore. Is she even selling the candles? I don't see that on her TikTok shop. The only thing I seen on her TikTok was the spray, and it stated, she sold about 11 of her sprays. And so it's like, put some time and effort into your own products. Stop trying to ride people coattail, because that's still not going to get you anywhere. You're a woman that's over 40. You don't have time to sit here and keep trying to thinking you're going to win by association. Because I also think it's weird that after knowing Mel for 2 years, she still doesn't even know how to do anything. These people were making fun of Melody when she was doing the electric slide on her live. Now they doing the same thing. They copying her. Girl, and they not like us and all of that. But yeah, it's like, because why are you around all these successful people, but stuff is not popping off for you? How does that work? Are you not soaking up the knowledge? Are you not even putting forth the effort to learn? Because Dusty said she was a realtor, right? Why is she not moving forward with that? You have people that's in Huntsville that's doing a lot of stuff with real estate. Why are you not succeeding in that, Destiny? What's going on with your candles? What's going on with your other products? And to finally get to her Mental Mondays, it's weird. It's weird. This woman that's a life coach or whatever, it's weird. And she's now weird by association, because how are you not tired of speaking about Mel? I'm telling y'all, I don't even go over there, because I thought this was really going to be about mental health, not about one specific person. I understand this is Destiny channel, and she claims to have gone through a lot of stuff mentally. So by all means, yes, you can express your personal experiences when it's related to the topic. But why are y'all trying to bring every topic and bring it back around to Mel? It's weird. In her most recent Mental Monday, they brought up saying that the fan base is trauma bonding, and Destiny even went so far as to say that male supporters idolize her. Like, where are you getting this stuff? And why is your fucking YouTube dedicated to this woman? And why is the woman that sits next to you ain't told you, like, okay, baby, this is getting a little weird? How many Mental Mondays are they in now to keep making the conversation about Mel? It's Male Monday. It's no longer Mental Monday at this point. This woman has only known Mel for about 3 years and obsessed with her. And let's remember, she was only friends with her for about 1.5 to 2 years, according to Mel. And you are talking about this lady 3-4 years later, and you've literally made your whole YouTube channel dedicated to her. And you're wondering why you can't get any views unless you get another social media presence to come and go live with you. It is weird. Quit making your topics fit the narrative just so you can talk about male and bringing everything around to fit male. You're weird, Destiny. Dusty and her life coach are weird and stalkerish. They are. Because I'm telling y'all, if I was mad, I would have been sent her a cease and desist. Like, you're weird, girl. I can't say that. I promise I can't say that enough. I wish I would, as a grown woman, sit up and talk about another woman all day, 24/7. I don't care if it's once a week at your Mental Mondays, which I'm sure it's more than that. But to sit up and talk about this woman once a week on a public platform, girl, you're nuts. You're nuts. And that lady is just as nuts as you. And she needs a life coach and a therapist herself, in my opinion, if y'all gonna both sit there and talk about one woman that y'all don't even know like that for all these mental health Mondays. They could talk about so much stuff that goes on with mental health within the Black community and beyond. It's so many topics and conversations that can be actually useful and had on her platform. But she literally just used that to talk about her damn feelings and obsession with male. Like, girl, go get a life. The hell? What is going on with Destiny? Somebody need to check on her too. She got to get the people to come on her channel. She's not confident to interview folks in her channel for the views because nobody watch her. Just stupid. Yeah, she has to collab with other YouTubers to even get viewers. That's the only time her views even get a little bit of traction, is when she has someone else on there that already does YouTube and have a following. They both have mental issues. They need real therapy. They really do. And so the woman made a comment about the disrespecting mothers. So the woman, Dion, I believe that's her name. I don't know if it's not. Apologies. But I heard the soundbite, you guys, on Show Style and Spirit. I hope that's her name. You guys can go hear the soundbite, because I can't suffer through Destiny speaking for too long, and I also don't like to go on her channel. But Show Style and Spirit had it, a few little minutes of the soundbite. And the lady it was seeming like she was kind of getting on Destiny without really trying to get on Destiny. And she said something. Yes, it shows Style and Spirit. So the woman Dion said something about it's like basically unacceptable to disrespect anybody's mother. And someone in the comment was saying, Destiny, did you apologize, to Miss Van? Destiny claims she apologized to Miss Van, and that was that. Me, on the other hand, I don't think she did. And if I were Miss Van, I wouldn't accept an apology from Destiny anyways. You can keep your apology and you can shove it where the sun don't shine, because you were disrespectful. You were disrespectful on the show years ago when you said that lady was pimping her daughter, and you were disrespectful to come to her granddaughter's game and basically try to pick a fight with her by trying to force her to speak, screaming her name. Hey, Miss Van. Hey, Miss Van, according to Mel. It's like, girl, what are you getting at? You're weird. And you needed your ass whooped for showing up at that child's game and acting up. Because if someone was to do that to you at Little Law's game, I'm sure you would want to fight. I'm sure you will find issue with that. Y'all make yourself always out to be a victim, but when y'all do something wrong, y'all try to slide by it and breeze through it. No, you were wrong. And apology means nothing if you haven't changed your actions. You got all these smoke for these people because this girl didn't want to be friends with you because she cut the friendship off. And then to sit up there and say you didn't know you had to choose between her and Martell as if she made you choose. It wasn't the fact that you were still friends with Martell that made her cut you off. It was the fact that you're a fucking weirdo and you kept trying to make everything about you at her events. And then she turned around and heard you talking shit about her with Tisha in the hotel room when y'all were doing the reunion that year. And you try to act so surprised that she heard you. And y'all were mad that this lady cutoff game is strong. Y'all are weirdos. It's no way I can let anybody think I care this much. Girl, I will suffer in silence before I sit around talking about somebody so much the way they do. Hi, Simply Beautiful. She said Miss Van said that was a lie. She never apologized. And I believe Miss Van. I don't think she apologized because she cut the money off too. Yes, Mel cut the money off, but that's her fault. She's not entitled to anything, and that's why she's a fucking weirdo. And she latched onto Mel because she thought she found her another guppy. She thought she found her someone that she could use and abuse because Mel's nice and a kind-hearted, giving spirit, and literally was giving you thousands of dollars. And you were so mad she cut that off. But oh well, just like Martell, she fucked that up herself. I don't even need to be cussing that much. It's Sunday, but she messed that up herself. I wonder if Destiny thought it was okay to disrespect Miss Van because there's some jealousy that she doesn't have a relationship with with her mother. Yes, I believe that. I believe there is some jealousy, and it's just they want to hurt the people around Mel, in my opinion. And she also wants to uh show Martell that she got this I don't care attitude, like can't nobody do nothing to me, can't nobody check me, I do what I want. And she wants to kind of do some of Martell bidding for him because she knows Martell doesn't respect Miss Van either, hence why she would even feel comfortable to do it in front of him. Because any other man would have told Destiny, hey, even if they didn't like Miss Van for whatever their reasons were, they would have told Destiny, like, calm down, we're in public and we're at my child's game, don't do that. Why would you risk embarrassing and upsetting your child to let this woman that is literally no blood relation, just your friend, so y'all say, disrespect your child's grandmother? Mel cut Dusty off. She don't need to choose. Exactly. She cut her off. But it wasn't about her not choosing between them. That's what I'm saying. Destiny tries to twist it. She said, congratulations to my girl Stormi for over 1 million in sales and plus the undisclosed money for the books. Yeah, she said that. Which y'all know they want to. She wanted to be so badly a part of that TikTok live because Mel just went live, and y'all know they competing and they comparing, and they want so bad to be seen and um put out this narrative that they are friends in real life and they're supportive, and oh, you see, we can do this. That's I see through them, and a lot of people see through them. It's all about trying to show and paint this picture that, oh yeah, you see, we do know how to be good friends, we do know how to stick to girl code, we know how to support each other, we're friends, we love each other. Girl, bye. Destiny is only around because she knows Stormi is up right now. Stormi has a little money, because y'all see she wasn't latched on to Stormi when Stormi was giving her ass that Gucci purse. She still was trying to hold on to that attitude. She still was trying to be standoffish and be the big bad wolf. She didn't want to hear nothing Stormi said until they got into her ear and told her, like, look, nah, we really don't like Mel either. And then she also seen Stormi women on TikTok. That's when she started trying to close her grip on, oh yes, Stormi is my friend. Hey, Scorpio Miss. And Stormi's so dumb and she's so desperate for friends, and she also gives off the energy that she wants to be the most successful friend in her friend group. She wants that title. She loves when she feel like she's better than others. Exactly why when she first got into it with Dusty at that table and she was yelling out, you don't got enough. But now you stuck up under this girl butt like a crumb, and you talking about she's your friend, my friend, my friend, when you really just want the gifts. You want to be around her to basically bask in her success. But Stormi told you you ain't got enough, and now you still ain't got enough, but you don't mind being around her right now because you think you can benefit from it. Exactly. Stormi wants to be above everyone. She does. She screamed it out of her mouth the first chance she got. Oh, y'all don't got enough. Y'all don't got enough. She thought she was better than them when she came on the show. That hasn't changed. She quickly found out that, yeah, Mel is that. She's a boss. So she knew she couldn't do that to Mel, but the Scotts, yeah, she thinks she's better than them. Hence why she called Marceau a bitch, and she knew Tisha wouldn't do anything about it. Hence why she lets Destiny walk around like her little poodle puff lap dog now. because she knows Destiny ain't got nothing and ain't got enough to compete. And Destiny wants to be a part of the in crowd. She wants to live that life and be in the successful crowd with these women. Hence why she ran to try to even be close to and sniff out Portia and Yandy's perfume, why she was stuck up under them. The beauty about Melody is she's winning on TikTok and her actual website and her property preservation and everything else that she has going. I'm sure that's not even all that Mel has going for herself. So I'm quite sure she's winning in all aspects of her life, as she should. And I'll pray on that and pray that she continues to rise above. But Stormi's weird. Destiny's weird, Tisha's weird, Kimmy's weird, this Dion lady's weird. All of them are weird. And it shows. And they're weird in their own little creepy way. Stormi is doing whatever she can to reach the heights that she wants to reach. And so is Destiny. But she's a little more lazier, in my opinion. She wants to get it by association. She doesn't want to put any type of work into it, because at her age, she should have had some things popping. Like, you literally were around some people that were at least doing a little something. You know, at that time, Stormi business was doing bad, but it was doing good before it was doing bad. You know, she could have learned something from her. And we all know she could have learned a lot from Mel. Like, girl, you didn't take Mel's property preservation class or nothing. You didn't do nothing, Destiny, to set yourself up, because she thought LeBaric was going to be her Superman. She thought she was going to be a Huntsville housewife. She thought she was going to be able to, she thought she basically had found her score with LeBaric, in my opinion. He had done all the work. He had a successful business. He had different adventures going on. And she thought her husband was going to be her real ticket. You know, but she couldn't even do right with that. She couldn't check herself or her attitude or go to therapy and heal her trauma. And that's something she spoke about too on that Dear Wifey podcast, and try to make it seem like she was in therapy and she was doing this deep type of therapy where they hypnotize you. And Destiny, I don't believe that, because you don't seem like a person, in my opinion, that has been to therapy and has put the work in to heal. Is Destiny referring to ebooks Stormi used to sell an ebook? I only know because Queen Sheba, I'm assuming, bought one, but the link was never delivered and never was a refund. I don't know. I always believed that LB was nothing but a mark for destitute. Me as well. I believe she tried to run that man. I believe she talked to him all type of nasty, and I believe she did something unforgivable that made him run for the hills and divorce her 3 weeks after giving birth. Good afternoon. Hi, Rose. Hi, who said that? I believe who said that is a content creator as well. Y'all show them some love. Show all the content creators some loves. Please hit the like button. It says listen to them. All of them except Mel has said your friendship should bring you up. When they do, they will not help themselves. At some point, you have to work for yourself and hustle. You can. You're. I agree with you. You're supposed to surround yourself with people that is doing better than you, because it's motivation. Most people in their right mind take that as motivation. They network, they learn, and they grow. But it seemed like Destiny just wanted her seat just off of being Destiny. You know, she claims to have a testimony. And maybe she's destined for greatness, but she won't even put the work in. Put the work in and you will see it pay off. Listen, Partly Cloudy is cool with anyone who she thinks is beneath her. Mel is too successful, and that irritates Partly Cloudy, so that's why she doesn't like Mel. Yeah, that's true. Sunny needs to go on and tell it. Yeah, I thought Sunny supposed to gave some tea when she got to 1,000 subscribers. Did she do that, y'all? Let me know in the comments. Did Sunny give some tea? Because I see her channel made it to the 1,000 subscribers. Since I have been to counseling as a child and as an adult, I have never seen a counselor that didn't have their license on the wall. Well, some people are saying that the Dion lady is not a therapist or counselor. She's just a life coach. I don't know what her credentials are, but I do know one thing. It's very weird that she's online willing to talk about this woman that she doesn't know every single day. They find a way to make the conversation end up being about Mel and the millimeters and her supporters. I don't know what's going on with them, y'all. I've been to counseling. Yeah, I just read that. I've been to counseling that well, and it really does give you the tools to apply. You know, healing, not healed, not fully healed over here, still working on it. But it's like destiny is not progressing and moving forward, because it seems to be, it would have been an easy step to stop talking about somebody that's not talking about you. Literally, you've been doing it for years. And for this lady to sit up there with you and allow it every Monday, y'all are weird. Y'all need your own therapist, and y'all need to separate, because y'all are like two addicts that are just making each other relapse or something at this point. Sunny didn't tell nothing about Dusty. No, she didn't tell everybody what she told y'all. Well, did she tell some type of tea? Because let me frame. I don't know if she said the tea was going to be about Destiny. I don't know. I got to go back and read the post. I just know she said that she needed 1,000 subscribers, and once she got there, she was supposed to drop something. Like Sunny said, I think she should just be quiet. She hasn't spilled anything, never does, probably never will. Just enjoy being married and working, creating wealth, in my opinion. Yeah, it seems like Sunny just got a whiff that, online male supporters, and not even male supporters, just everyone online is interested in what she has to say. And she kind of like rides on that. Like she's gonna, like, she said she was gonna release some stuff, told her be quiet if I tell you why the real reason your husband left. And then she claims they called production on her. But what type of uh authority production would have over her, I don't know, because I don't know if she learned that information while she was Destiny's producer and how that worked. But I don't think so, because Destiny was kind of tight-lipped. Carlos said out of his own mouth, the producers and everyone said Destiny was difficult and she didn't want to open up. So if Sunny learned some stuff from Moses, I don't see how production has the authority to make her be quiet. Destiny can get on here and say what she want to say. Sunny says the same stuff and said nothing. Bye, Sunny. Just clickbait as a producer to keep the show trending. It probably is, you guys. It probably is. I think she is kind of trying to just hustle everybody, but that's not the way to do it, Sunny. That's not the way to do it. Hey. So yeah, y'all, but that's all I have for the video. Y'all, please hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're on the road to 5K. I really appreciate you guys being here. It looks like it's 343 people in the live. Please, 341 now. But hit the like button before y'all leave. Thank y'all. Bye.